In today's video, I'm going to be telling and showing you good protective hairstyles that bring my hair from this to this. So if you're interested, stay in this video. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl joanamotsuka. Please don't forget to click the subscribe button and give this video a fat thumbs up. So in today's video, I'm going to be telling you good protective hairstyles that bring my hair from this to this. So if you're interested, keep watching in this video. In the whole sense, why protective hairstyles and what are protective hairstyles? Protective hairstyles are hairstyles we do in the natural hair community to help grow our hair. So yes, they help us retain length, they help us keep our hair from tangling, they help us from too much manipulation of our hair. So that's what protective hairstyles are. So the first protective hairstyle I'm talking about is locks, crochet, whatever you want to call it. Like those are like the best thing that ever happened to me. Like I love that hairstyle so much. So the first time I did crochet, I did with a stylist and I lost a lot of hair. The thing about crochet is that there's a thin line between it being a good protective hairstyle and it not being a good protective hairstyle. So the first time I did my crochet, I lost a lot of hair because my stylist literally dragged my hair out of my scalp. So I had to go on Google. I had to loosen that hair. Like if you're in a salon and they're dragging your hair, you have to speak up. Like you're literally paying them money, so they have to give you good service. If they're not giving you, losing the hair. And I had to go and learn. I had to go to Google how to install crochet, and I learned how to install crochet. So yeah, I saw from that day on I started doing my hair by myself. Like my crochet, I always, when you're doing crochet, you have to do your hair one. So from when I'm doing my hair for my scalp, I leave enough space so that when I'm putting the crochet, there'll be room enough to pass the crochet through it. So yeah, once I put in my crochet, I always use kinky wrap to wrap my hair around it. So yeah, then I just allow the crochet to be. So yes, I love this hairstyle so much. And also I want to advise you, if you're doing a protective hairstyle and your scalp is literally paining you, that's not a good protective hairstyle, because a protective hairstyle is not supposed to make your hair pain you. If your hair is paining you, sis, you're doing it wrong. A good protective hairstyle should allow your hair to breathe, and there should not be too much tension on your hair. So yeah, I would recommend crochet. So you just need to be good. Like the person installing it should be good, or else you have like bumps and all. So I'll advise you to do your crochet by yourself. Or if you can't do it by yourself, you go to a salon, and if you notice that there's enough pain, just tell the hairstylist, please, oh, my hair is paining me, you should take it easy. So yeah, that's one of the best hairstyles. So the next hairstyle I used to grow my hair are mini braids. Like the name implies, mini braids. Like they are really so good with natural hair. When I started doing these braids, I saw a lot of growth in my hair. I actually started taking my natural hair journey seriously in the year 2020. That was like COVID-19 period. We're not hairstylists, we're just at home. So I literally had to learn how to do my hair by myself. I used YouTube. Like YouTube was my go-to. Anything I wanted to learn, I always go to YouTube. I'll be like, how to braid hair. So I learned how to make my hair. And when I did that, I saw a lot of difference. Like you guys need to learn how to do your hair by yourself, because hairstylists, you will see shaggy with their hands because they don't understand natural hair. Most people that go to hairstylists, their hair are relaxed, and hairstylists, they don't really understand natural hair. Just people that understand natural hair that can actually handle natural hair. So when I do so I noticed a lot of growth in this hairstyle because it's just literally just my hair. But with crochet, I'm adding extension to my hair, so there's a difference. So if I want to do all my treatments, I can easily do it with just my hair. So the treatment I normally do are deep conditioning, oiling, and all of that. So once I'm done braiding my hair, I always like the down parts of your hair are the weakest parts of your hair, so you have to take care of it so much. So when you're done doing your one, you just pack it up. So yeah, to prevent it from tangles and from it pulling off literally. So yeah, and I also started investing in bonnets. When I go to sleep, I always put on my bonnet. I would advise for every natural hair girly to have this in their collection. It's a really good investment. And I also invested in silk scarves. So in times when you don't want to wear bonnet, you can always use silk scarves on your hair. So like, especially when you're going to bed, you don't want all the treatments you've done on your hair to be on your bed sheet. So you just literally just put it on your hair and then you sleep. So yeah, I know with silk scarf it's easily removes when you're sleeping. When you move around and everything. But with bonnets, it's stable, like it doesn't shift. So I'll advise you to get bonnets, or if you're a scarf girly, you can always get a scarf. So yeah, I noticed a a lot of growth with this hairstyle. So I'd advise for you to also do it. So the next protective hairstyle that grew my hair are wigs. Like literally, I'm wearing a wig right now. Like wigs are the best thing to ever exist. Like you don't see what is under this hair. I actually have mini braids under this hair, but it's not really cute because it's been there for like a month. So yeah. So the thing about wigs is that you can easily just put it on your hair and then you remove it. But like what I have under here is mini braids. So once I only wear wigs when I'm going out. So once I'm at home, I always remove the wigs and then have my natural braid. The thing about the mini braids, you can have it on for like the first 1 week, 2 weeks, and it looks all cute. You can add accessories and all. But when you're going after like a month, it starts to get rough. So that's where wigs come into play. Like because you're growing your natural hair, you don't have to look all scattered and all. So that's where wig comes in. You just easily put in your wigs and voila, you're looking brand new, like looking cute and all. So yeah, I would advise every natural hair girly to have a wig. So like when you're going out to like formal occasions, events, you look more presentable and all that. So yeah. So the next hairstyle that grew my hair are big box braids. Big box braid. I started doing big box braid because I got tired of sitting down for tiny braids. Like literally, my ass would be like, "Oh my god, I'm tired." So I had to start doing big box braids. So yeah, the thing about big box braids is that it gets rough faster, but they are good protective hairstyles. So the thing about tiny box braids is that they tend to pull your hair because a lot of tension is on your hair and they can easily pull out if you don't have strong hair. So I would advise for you to go for either medium or bigger box braids because they keep your hair intact. So the thing about a good protective hairstyles are hairstyles that are easy to take in, they have low manipulation in taking in and in removing it. So yeah, those are good protective hairstyles. So I started doing the big box braid and I noticed a lot of growth in my hair. So the thing is that some people know about all these hairstyles like all back and all that tend to drag your hair, but they still do it. Either they don't care about length or they don't just care about their hair and they just want to do any hairstyle that they feel like doing. So our advice for you to do hairstyles that don't take too much time to stay in and they don't have too much tension on your hair. So those are hairstyles I did to grow my hair. I also did some research and found some other hairstyles that people vouch for that actually worked for them. And one of those hairstyles are weaves, like sew-ins. Yes, some people do sew-ins to grow their hair. They said it's good, it can grow your hair fast. So the thing about sewing I don't like about it is because of the friction. You know, sew-ins, you braid your hair and then you add your weaves, like you sew in your weaves to your hair. And I don't really like the idea of that because I like weave because after the day's job you can always remove it and allow your hair to breathe. Like literally breeze can enter here, but with weaves it's stuck on your head. Like you have to be with it's on your head till you want to remove it. And also you know with the thread, you know it's thread you're using to like sew it into your hair, it can tangle with your hair and also cause breakage in that process. So yeah, people also say it's good, but for me, I won't advise anyone to do it. But you can do you can always do the hairstyle and you can give me some reviews of it. So if you've done that hairstyle and you liked it, just leave it in the comment section so I can talk to you guys about it. So yeah, those are the hairstyles I got. So the thing is that everybody's hair grows like every day. But the thing about weave is that is the taking down process. If you're taking down your hair, you can keep your hair for like 2 months, 3 months. But if the take down process is dry, like you tend to lose a lot of hair. That's why I would advise when you're taking down your hair, always spray in some water or just put water on your hair or conditioner to prevent so it can be there'll be less tension on your hair and it's easier for you to come down. That's why with weaves I'm on the fence because the take down process is quite difficult because you have to literally look for where the thread is, cut it off, and then drag it out. So you see, your hair can lose in that process. So yeah, those are the hairstyles I did to grow my hair. So I'm going to be telling you hairstyles you should avoid. The first hairstyles are cornrows. Yeah, cornrows are cute and all, but they tend to break your hair because you're literally pulling all your hair. You know your hair strands are just one. You're literally pulling all your hair backwards, which is you dragging out your hair, like breaking it out, like literally. So yeah, the thing about cornrows is that most hairstylists, when you go to the salon, they always use the extension. They start with the extension with your natural hair, like they're literally pulling your natural hair back. So I won't advise anyone to do it. Even if you want to do cornrows, I would advise for your hairstylist to start with your hair first before they now add the extension. In that way, at least the tension on your front hair will not be that much, because we're trying to grow our edges, guys. So you starting with extension on your first part of your hair, you're literally dragging out your edges, you're literally pulling it off, literally. So I won't advise. Another hairstyle you should not do are tiny box braids. Like literally, why you didn't tiny? With the name self alone, it can give you hints that is not good. Like it's literally going to pull out your hair. I know there are some people that mostly when you do all those 1 million braids. I know some people have done that hairstyle. Like you know that you can just sleep and wake up and then you find out that one strand of hair has pulled off because those hair were weak. Those are weak vessels which you just allowed hairdressers to pick and now they've pulled it off. So I want to advise you to do tiny braids. So those are my tips and tricks on how I used to take care of my hair, and those are the good protective hairstyles I would advise anyone to do. So if you have any good protective hairstyle that I didn't mention, you can leave it in the comment section for me to see. Thank you guys so much for watching my video. See you in my next video. Bye.